We are live. Good morning, world. Good morning, Australia. Good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you are seeing us from and watching us from. Welcome aboard, and we are happy you are here with us. And thank you for always joining and supporting us. So, as caring moms, we are here to share our hearts to you as moms, as mothers, and share our journeys and what we think about for 2026. Now, my name is Naomi. I'm a mom of two boys, proud mom of two boys, a happy wife, and I'm a full-time healthcare worker, and I do online business, which I'm passionate about. I love it, and I'm passionate to help other moms and dads as well to start online business and become successful because it's doable. It's a business for everybody. So I live in Australia with my family, and I'm originally from Kenya. And today, wherever you're watching from, grab your cup of tea or coffee or a glass of water and relax, because what we're gonna share today is it's a life-changing discussion where we just pour our hearts what we believe in and what we want to achieve for 2026. Now, if I could ask you, if 2026 was a chapter in your life book, what would you call it? Will you call it a year of growth, or just stuck, or a year of healing, or starting over again, or finding yourself again? Are you trying to find yourself again? In this life, it'll be just an honest conversations between moms, no pressure, no perfection, just the way we are, a space to pause, reflect, and remind ourselves that we are doing the best we can and we are made for more. So come join us and let us reflect together. Now, I want to be honest for myself. For my chapter 2026, I just want to rewrite my story. Rewrite my story. Why? Because you cannot rewrite your story if you do not realize that you need that change. You know, in life, sometimes we stay in a place where we pretend that everything is okay, but it's not. And that was me before. That's when I started to ask myself, what am I tired of repeating? You know, clarity begins with the truth. So I was clear with myself, and I realized there was something I was repeating and repeating, and I really want to continue that. And that's when I discovered an online business because I was stuck. I was a mom who was work, sleep, repeat. No rest, no family time, no time for myself. And that's when I realized I needed to rewrite my story. You can rewrite your story as well when you realize that you need that change. You need to realize that you need that change and you need to rewrite your story. Now, this year, I'm trusting God and I'm building a business. I've had a lot of changes and growth in my life, and I'm still rewriting my story. I'm looking forward while trusting God in this year that my story will never be the same again. So thank you so much. Welcome aboard. And if you are ready to rewrite your story and change things in your life, listen to these lovely moms. I want to welcome Sister Liz. Introduce yourself and talk about 2026. What do you want? What chapter do you want to write in your book for 2026? Welcome.
Hello. hello everyone. Good evening. From the UK, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching us from. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Elizabeth. I'm a mom to two boys, two teenagers, two young adults actually. I work in logistics and supply chain. I'm so grateful and excited to be with you tonight, and I hope that you find value in everything that we have to discuss tonight. Thank you so much, Naomi, for having me on your platform. So I'm going to talk about deciding who you really becoming, not just what you are doing. Your next chapter isn't about working harder, it's about evolving. So I want to just ask a question, something honestly. Are you just busy, or you actually becoming someone new? If you're watching us now and those that will be watching the replay, are Are you busy or are you actually becoming someone new? Because there is difference to both of them. You know, for me, a long time I thought working harder was the answer. I thought, having more hours, more qualification, more pushing, was the answer. When I moved into the UK in 2006, I came with hope. Like many immigrants, I did different jobs, long hours, some shift work. I just did what I had to do, because bills won't pay themselves, right? Back home, there's responsibilities, they expect you to support them because they supported you to be here. Then I went back to school and did my master's in supply chain because I thought if I upgrade my skill, life will change, right? And yes, it helped. But here is what I realized. My next chapter wasn't about doing more. It was about becoming more. Becoming a woman who thinks long term. Becoming someone who doesn't rely on income. And becoming a mother who builds option and not just survival. There's a version, there's actually a version of you that lives the life, that you say you want. More time, more freedom, more pressure, less pressure for yourself and your family. But that life requires a different identity from yourself, not just hardworking, but the willingness to try something new. Because some of us watching this live now, some that will be watching the replay, you are exhausted. You're working full time, parenting full time, sending money home, no savings, no backup plan. And you keep saying one day, but one day starts with a decision. So decide who you are becoming, not just what you are doing. For me, that decision was building something online alongside my 9 to 5, not quitting, not gambling, but just evolving. So I'll leave you with this. If nothing changes in the next 3 years, are you happy with the version of your life? Just be honest and think about it. And if anything that we say here today, if you want to learn more about how you can learn to evolve and do something new, try something new for yourself, then just reach out to any of us that you can resonate with. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much, Sister Liz. That was powerful. I just remembered a word which says, by beholding, you become. So whatever you want to become in life, you behold it and you become. And that's what we are becoming. Travel more when we want to travel without worrying about finances, having more family time, vacations. I can't wait for that because with God, all things are possible. I just want to welcome my sister Erabina. And tell us, please, introduce yourself and share what chapter will your book look like for 2026. Thank you and welcome.
Well, thank you so much, Sis Naomi. It's exciting to be back here. I was a little busy doing other things, and I am so glad to be on this stage with these amazing business partners from all over the place. My name is Erabina, originally from Ghana, a registered nurse by profession. And today I'm going to talk about rewriting your money story. Okay, I am rewriting my money story. Most immigrants that we come to the diaspora, we are not lazy. We are not lazy. We are just stuck because we are operating on an old mindset, old money mindset. If 2026 is going to have a new title, I want mine to be financially strategic, and I cannot look back like to be back in 2026, 2025. 2025 is gone. Now we are in 2026. So that old money story, working with more hours, depending on one paycheck, relying on the overtime, sacrificing all your time, and not being home for your children, that is not security. That is called survival. And survival mode is very exhausting. To me, it was very exhausting. That is why I chose this business. The truth is, one income, if it stops today, you are doomed. Your income pauses. If the company changes, your stability is shaken. One stream of income is actually very fragile. Multiple streams of income create options to you, okay? Options to create peace, options to shift, stop thinking only as an employee. You have to start thinking as an owner in 2026. Own your time, own yourself. Ask yourself, I'm just earning. Am I just earning, or am I just trying to build something here? Trying to build something that does not rely on somebody building somebody's legacy. 2026, let's start building your own legacy. You don't have to quit your job. You can do it on the side until you reach a point that you feel like you're comfortable enough to quit your job. 2026 is about alignment. If you want peace, you have to start somewhere. Time with family, you have to start somewhere. Freedom to travel back home without stress, you have to start somewhere. Your income model must grow. You should not rely and be skeptical about starting something for yourself. So my question today is simple. Your next chapter is called financial freedom. What new income strategies are you willing to take this 2026? Come join us, see what you can get from this business, and decide for yourself if it is an option that you are willing to take. Thank you so much. Mine is improving on myself, building more confidence in this business. 2026 is the year for us to grow as immigrants. We are growing. What are you sitting back there waiting for? You have seen us and you are still doubting. What is your freedom strategy? Are you going to keep doing what you were doing 2025? Or you are going to come out and check this business out? So come on in. We are waiting for you. Connect with anybody that is here and your story can change. Thank you so much, Sister Naomi.
Thank you so much, Sister Rabina. That was powerful. I'm just reminded that if you don't start building your dream now, someone else will call you to build their dream. So you better start building yours now. So thank you so much. I just want to welcome Sister Barb to introduce herself and share what she wants to write in her book this 2026. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Sister Naomi, to have me on with this forum with these wonderful, caring moms. My name is Barbara. I'm originally from Zimbabwe. I'm a mother of 3, a registered nurse by profession, and a passionate digital business owner, as well as a mentor. And my story today, in 2026, I am choosing growth over comfort. Because guys, choosing growth is the way to go. When you choose comfort, you're just paying bills. But when you choose growth, we are building freedom. Because you are not just aligned to one stream of income. And if you are aligned to FIRE like me, financially independent and retire early, you will be freedom focused. So growth is the way to go. Choosing growth over comfort is powerful, because when you build something powerful, it starts with doubt, then fear, then you make the decision anyway to be growing. Because staying in one secure job, guys, it's comfortable. But sometimes you have outgrown that job. You are just staying. But if you start your side business, your side hustle, even when you're unsure, growth says, I'm capable, I can do this. And definitely you will do that. Growth means learning new skills, investing in yourself, building that extra income stream. And growth says, my future matters. You cannot stay just comfortable even when you meet all those challenges. Even you know those challenges might make you fail. But growth says, I'm showing up, I'm learning publicly. Even if I'm not confident, I'm just coming in. And those small systems helps you grow. Because comfort might think I'm being judged, so let me just stay. But growth refuses to shrink. You still come on and show. Like, night nurses, we work, you are exhausted, you're still going to work. But when you give your family the exhausted you, that's not quality you. But if you choose growth, you've got a side hustle, you've got time freedom. You come and attend to your children, to your family with real you, no exhaustion. Because guys, when you're exhausted, you open that door and you see the disorder in the house, you go cranky and you are shouting. That's not the best version of you. No, they want a loving mom, a caring mom. But when you come from the side where you are growing, you've got more freedom, more time. You choose when to want to work because you are your own boss. You come home with a smile. You are there to listen to your children, what they've done the whole day, and you are conversing with the real mom, you, the real bab, the real mom, the real mama, in my vernacular. Then you are giving your best self because you chose growth over comfort. And in the long run, guys, we are mothers, we are nurses, we are professionals. If you resonate with us, our websites are down there. Just tap there and you watch the free webinar. Your future self will thank you. Back to you, Sis Naomi.
Wow, that was very powerful. It just came from a mother. Just you can feel it. And we are blessed to have Sister Babu here to guide us. And thank you so much for sharing that powerful message. I just want to welcome my sister Emily to talk about, introduce herself and share how do you look, what are you looking forward for 2026? What do you want to change? What do you want to relight for your success?
All right. Good evening, world. Hello, everyone. Hello, my sisters, and to those of you who are listening tonight. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever part of the world you are. My name is Emily. I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm a happy wife, a proud mom of one, a grandma of three. I'm special ed teacher by profession. We also own traditional businesses and also very proud digital business owner, and currently resides here in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Going to my topic, let me ask you something, the viewers right here tonight. If your life was a book, what would this chapter be called? Overworked and underpaid, busy but broke? Because for me, I want to call my chapter Freedom and Fulfillment. Because that's really is the title that I want in my book. But that's why my daily actions match what my chapter, my book chapter. I cannot say I want time freedom, but never make time to build something on my own, to build something of my own. That's why I started this online business, because if I just rely on 9 to 5 job, I probably drop dead. I'm still working that 9 to 5 job. And if I only rely to traditional businesses, I cannot travel the world. Mike and I, we love to travel, and we can't do it if we just rely on traditional business. I cannot say I want financial peace, but never learn new skills that actually pay me differently. That's where this online business comes in. An online business is not just about making money, it's about ownership. It's about building something that works even when you're not clocking in somewhere, because this online business, you can do it anywhere, any parts of the world, as long as you have your own internet connection. But here's the part nobody talks about: the business doesn't change our life, our habits do. Showing up even when we don't feel like it. We post even sometimes we run out of ideas what to post. We learn marketing instead of scrolling up and down in Facebook or dancing TikTok, and following up even instead of giving up. So those small daily action, they rewrite my future. I want my chapter, freedom and fulfillment. Then that's why my calendar is very full. I have never seen my calendar in the past as full as my calendar this time. My priorities are different, and my I discipline myself even if I'm so tired waking up, or in the morning I have to get up early to do my gratitude, to write in my daily routine. I have to, even the ones that we are doing every night, to report to each other, being accountable with each other. Sometimes I'm so tired, but I have to say, oh, I need to report this to my group. That's the discipline that I am doing every single night. And I don't have to be perfect. I just need to be consistent. And every big income story that you hear from other people, it started by saying, I'm done living paycheck to paycheck. I'm done living in the survival mode. That's why I want to rewrite my story. So I want you guys to ask yourself today, what would be the version of you who already has time, freedom, and financial stability do right now? Then do it, guys. So your future isn't waiting on luck. It's waiting on alignment. And if you're serious about building something that gives options, our website is right here in front of us. You are welcome to connect with any of us, and we will be guiding you every step of the way. So thank you so much. Back to you, Sis Naomi.
Thank you, Sister Emily. Align your actions with the title you want. So if you want the title, like Emily has said, I also want freedom and fulfillment. That's my title as well. So I want to align my actions with the title I want this year, where God leads. Now, I just want to welcome my sister Joyce, last one but not least, to introduce herself and share what she wants to commit this 2026 to change her title. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Australian people. Good evening, UK. Good evening in Canada. And good afternoon, wherever you will watch us from. My name is Joyce Neema. I'm originally from Congo. I am a wife. I am a mother of 3 children and a healthcare professional working at the moment. So my chapter that I would like to write in 2026 would really have a title called, my title will be Commit to Legacy, Not Just Survival. So that is a big title. So even if we study, I am sure 100% in our digital business, I've seen doctors, I've seen people who has PhDs, I've seen many people with high quality or high standard education. We've got nurses here, we've got our logistic lady here, we have all the professionals in our business. But those professionals, guess what? wherever you are watching from, if you are a doctor with your PhD, if you are a nurse, or if you any education that you are holding, it's just for yourself. It is for yourself. Once you hit 67, it's over. You will be retired. Your PhD will go under. It will be a history. Your children will not inherit your PhD. The hospital that you have been working for the rest of your life, the politics that you must be in as a politician, PhD, it will remain like a life story for your children and grandchildren. But to build something or to commit for something that will be a legacy, it's not your own thing. So we need to think about even others, not only us, but even our children and even our grandchildren. When we are aging, the age doesn't stop. We are growing old, but what will I pass on to my children? Is it my PhD that I am holding? Of course, it will expire when I hit 67 in Australia. We always retire at that time. But if I have built a big monument in my empire, my children will inherit it and my grandchildren will inherit it as well. So since my childhood, I have been believing in business. That's why in my almost 10 years in Australia, for us, we call 7 to 3. That is the schedule. I'm out to 3 schedule, 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 again to 7, and repeat, as Sister Naomi has said. That movement, it won't make us free. It won't help our children. We don't have savings. Honestly, maybe if you guys, but I know wherever you must be watching, if someone will just knock on your door and ask you $10,000 from your saving, okay, it's your secret, you and your God, but there is no saving in when we work 5 to 9 to 5. I'm sorry, because whatever we get from our bosses, from our employers, it is a repeat moment that it always goes under the budget. We don't have money left, but the business, when you build it, as my colleagues have said, my business partners, whatever you put effort, commitment, that's what you gain. So in the business, you will pass it to even the great grandchildren. Let us build a legacy. My aim this year is to build this thing not only for me, but for my children and grandchildren, and even not those one only, because our community is not a selfish community. That's why we are just in front of your cameras with our website display to reach out to us so that you too, you can jump in. One of my friends has made me laugh. She told me, Joyce, you have been scammed. I said, hey, let me scammed. I want to be a scammed because I want also to show that the world, it's not everything we see online that is scammers. So I don't know if you have seen scammers putting their name and website, they recite their children and their professional every day. Guys, we're building legacy. So I think we have said all today, and I am the last on the list. Please make action, because what you are making today will be the future of tomorrow. I've posted very recently something that people has commented, very highly commented on, when we say that my side hustle today will be my main business tomorrow. So people has lived it. So this is a side hustle. You don't need to quit your job yet. You can combine them because it's really flexible, reliable. You do it on your own time, even you're at break time at work. So you better jump in before you watch us going in our empires. Thank you so much, and God bless you as you're thinking about what you can do in 2026. Back to you, Sister Naomi.
Thank you so much, Sister Joyce. Build a legacy with this business. The beauty of this business, you can pass on to your children, grandchildren, and the rest. It's a legacy you're building and you pass on. That's the beauty of this business. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being here with us. Hopefully you've been inspired for change, and choose change 2026. Don't stay stuck, because don't stay comfortable, because there's no growth in comfortable. In this business, you gain a lot. It's not only about income, it's about community, the friendship, the travel. If you want to travel the world, if you want to create an impact in people's lives and their lives, this is it. So we are on a mission, and we thank God for the business. So thank you so much. We be happy to have you aboard. We are happy to share the details with any one of us who resonate with, and we are happy to help you get started. So thank you so much for having us. Bye for now. See you next week. Same time Australia, Thursday morning. Same time UK and United States evening hours. And continue to support us. Thank you so much. We love you all. Bye for now.